get ready for a whole body listening.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
See if those boxes are put up, those little black books put up.
Alright, my mouth is quiet. My eyes are looking at Miss Jones. Look at everybody's eyes.
Is everybody's eyes looking at her?
Everybody's eyes. My ears are listening. My hands are down and still. My notebooks and my pencils are in my desk. All my notebooks and my pencils are in my desk. My feet are down and still. Feet flat on the floor. I'm sitting up tall with my bottom flat in my chair, pushed all the way up. My brain is thinking about science. And I am proud when I use whole body listening and I'm looking. Seeing what everybody's doing what you're supposed to do. Looks like they are. And the whole class says. Alright, so today we're doing science. We're going to be doing the parts of a plant. Parts of a plant, parts of a plant. First thing to do this morning is we're going to get moving a little bit and then we're going to go over our lesson. So if everybody could stand up for me. Dance break. Alright, everyone go to the look. Let me. Ready? Alright, come on,
Move like a plant. Grow up, up, up. Open and bloom. Sway in the breeze. Sway, sway. Let's dance one more time.
Oh, everyone back down. Come on.
Move like a plant.
See if you can go slower.
Grow up, up, up. Open and bloom. Sway in the breeze. Sway, sway.
Freeze! Now take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. And let it out. 3, 2, 1. Now, melt to the ground.
Alright, everyone back in their desk, please. Quietly, quickly. Quickly and quietly. Alright, class.
Yes, yes!
We're going to watch a video on how plants and parts of a plant. I want everybody to pay attention. Make sure you're listening to what they're saying. Watch it carefully. We're going to talk about it afterwards. Listen for the different parts. What they do.
Moby, what are you doing? But that's not the right way. The roots go in the soil, not the flowers and the leaves. You know, the roots. They're the part of the plant that, what do roots do anyway? That tree has really big roots. Well, the roots are the part that grow down into the soil, but I'm not exactly sure what they do. Wow, without roots, this tree would have been blown away. They do a good job of holding a plant into the dirt. I know plants need water to grow. And water goes down into the soil. I bet the roots take in water from the soil. And soil is full of all kinds of stuff. I bet it's really nutritious for the plant. The roots must absorb the nutrients and send them up the stem. So, what does the stem do? I bet water and nutrients go through the stem to reach the rest of the plant. I know it's a trunk, but it's also the stem. Stems can come in all different sizes, but they both help support the plant. And the stem helps the plant reach sunlight. What do leaves do? I know, it looks sick. The leaves are falling off. You're right. That plant looks a lot healthier. Look how big and green the leaves are. It must get a lot of sunlight and fresh air. Leaves need to take in sunlight and air to make food for the plant. So then the plant can grow up to be strong and healthy. But these plants don't have flowers like the ones in our garden. What do flowers do? I know that flowers are important parts of some plants. Flowers make a sticky powder called pollen, which helps them make new plants. Look, there's a seed at the end of this petal. I guess flowers help the plant make seeds and fruit. But what do seeds and fruit do? There are so many seeds in this watermelon. Seeds are important because they can grow into new plants. Well, since seeds are inside the fruit, I bet the fruit protects the seeds. And fruit is really tasty. When animals eat fruit, the seeds pass through them and end up in a different place. We should go plant these seeds and grow new plants. Then we can have all the watermelon we want. You swallowed a seed? Don't worry, a watermelon plant isn't going to grow inside you. That's not how it works.
Alright, so on our chart up here, we're going to talk about our different parts. Don't worry about the things that are on your desk yet. Alright. So let's see what we have. We have our roots. Those are what go inside the ground. Like when we were on the ground, we were putting our foot in the bottom. It helps them stick into the ground so when it rains or if there's a bunch of wind, it doesn't just pop up. But it absorbs water and nutrients. Absorb means it takes in all that nutrients and it holds it in so it makes the plant nice and healthy. Then you have your stem. It makes your plant stay nice and tall. It moves the nutrients up and down kind of like an elevator. It brings it to all different parts of the plant. Then you have your leaves. Those help process your carbon dioxide. That's what you exhale when you breathe out. It makes photosynthesis, so it makes the food for the plant. Then you have your flower or your petals. That holds those seeds in and helps make new plants. which is what the seed does. The seed is sitting in between all those petals, making sure it's nice and cozy. And then when they're ready, they fly away. Or some people, you know, you can pick them, sunflower seed, or strawberry seed. They're all strawberries, and you can plant them. So I have 5 different cards. And I called 5 different people, and I want you to stick where you think all these words go. So we have a seed. Does anybody know where the seed would go? Leo, can you come put the seed where it goes for me? Or if you can't reach it, then I can help you reach it. Does the seed make new plants? Does it hold the seeds in? Does it help it make food? Does it support the plant, or does it keep it in the ground?
Way to go, Leo.
All right. Now I have a leaf. A leaf. What does it do, Olivia? Hood? Come show me. Come put it up. Does it hold the seed in? Does it support the plant? Does it help the plant make food, or does it keep it in the ground? Here. Good. Right now I have a petal or a flower. Kurt? Does it hold the seeds in? Does it help the plant stay nice and tall? Or does it keep it in the ground? Alright. So the petals, these help keep the seeds in, Kurt. I'm going to put it right up here. The petals are what the yellow part of the flower is. It's what holds those seeds inside. What makes it pretty. Alright, now a stem. Jude, does it support the plant, or does it keep it in the ground? Alright, which means we have 1 left. Ruby Jane, what do the roots do? Where does the roots go? What do the roots do? What do the roots do? Helps the plant stay in the ground. So on your table, every table has a flower. Every table has a flower. And then you have different little parts in the muffin wrapper. So, yeah, so you can take one out. Give one to every person at your table. Alright, hold on. Alright, class. Alright. Alright. So on each of your, look, everybody look up here. So I'm using Leo's table's plant as an example. So on your container, you're going to find 5 of these little white dots. This is where you're labeling everything. So you have the label here to this little brown stem, like this. Your plants look like this. Then you have one on here, on this color part, and then on the top. All right. So in your labels, you either have one that says seeds, roots, petals, leaf, or stem. Alright, so whoever has the root, class.
Yes.
Whoever has the roots part in their hand, raise your hand, and find the root on the plant. Stick it to the little white dot. Alright. Everyone put their roots in the right spot. Alright. What about the stem? Who has the stem? Alright. Stick the stem on where it goes. Which one y'all have the stem? Where it goes. Alright, so who had the stem? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you have the stem part. Alright, Mason, can you tell me what the stem does? It holds the flower up. Alright. Alright. Now, if you have the leaf, raise your hand. Alright, put it on the leaf. Alright. If you have the leaf, raise your hand. If you have the leaf, raise your hand. Max, what does the leaf do? You know what it does? It helps feed the plant. It makes food for the plant. That's right. Alright, if you have the flower or the petal, petal starts with a P, put it on top. Alright, now if you have the petal, raise your hand. Alright, if you have the petal, raise your hand. Can you tell me what that petal does?
The petal
Keeps the seeds inside, alright? Alright, and the last one, who has the seed? You could find the seed on your plant. Stick it on there. Alright. If you have the seed, can you tell me what it does to Cash? What does that seed do? Look, right here. What does our seed do? It creates new plants. Alright. Creates new plants. Let's see. If I was to draw, let's see. Now some plants are going to look a little different. Some plants have flowers, like ours did. Alright? But some have fruits on them. Just like
Orange. Apple.
could have an apple, but this one is a
Watermelon.
it's a strawberry.
Strawberry. I planted strawberries on my house.
Alright. So on this picture, glass.
Yes. Yes, I know.
Everyone said glass, and they look like they're super good. And the whole class says,
Oh yeah!
Alright, so this will be my what?
Fruits.
Fruits, okay? Alright. This long part right here. Stem, alright. Stem. And this one right here is what? Leaf. Alright. everybody know that this is a what? No, the red is what? It's a petal or a flower.
I just call it petal.
Which means some plants are going to have fruits on them. So this is our fruit right here. Strawberry. Now, some plants have seeds on top of them. Some have them on the stuff that they make, so on the fruits. So when you eat a strawberry, it's okay to eat the seeds.
Yes.
You eat them all the time. Because the seeds are
There's
on, there's stuff to
watermelon.
it. Now, when you eat a watermelon, you don't eat the seeds, do you?
No.
No.
You can eat the white seeds, but not the
Now, you can take the seeds off a strawberry and plant them. It's kind of hard. Kind of time consuming, but you can take them off and you can plant them, and you know what you get if you plant them? Strawberry plants.
It's so
Next up, tell me different kinds of plants.
Populus sect, Aegeros, Mulligan of pepper, Ursulum basilova, Cymbidium erythrostylum, Rhydium tridens, and others.
I know one.
Plants.
What's the famous plant?
What's our famous plant? Probably the most one you know of would be a rose.
Yeah. I know one.
So you know one plant?
Dandelion.
A dandelion. All right. Anybody else? Chloe. A daisy. All right.
What's this?
Katie.
Oh.
Blue bonnets. That's our state flower. All right. Now a tree is a type of plant.
What's the one in the flower?
A tree is a type of plant. Class.
Yes.
A tree is a type of plant. It has roots. Its stem is called a trunk. Then you have branches and leaves. And then some trees make flowers and fruit, right? All right.
Trees supposed to be
Mhm. All right. So everybody get out a pencil. You know what's in? Oh, what is it? Oh, okay.
Where you can have a lavender flower.
All right. Let's see. All right. Everyone just needs a pencil. Everyone needs a pencil. All right, everyone needs their name on their paper. Wait for somebody quiet. All right, on your paper you have, what is it? All right, so you have a petal, like here's the word petal, leaf, flower, stem, and root. Find the root and write root on your paper. And write it in the box. There's an arrow pointing to it. Find the root, and find where it goes. Write in the box where it goes. Right there. Alright, when everybody has the root, give me a thumbs up. Alright, so the root is where?
At the
At the
bottom.
bottom. Under what? Under the ground. Alright. I'm looking for a flower or a petal. the petal is where?
Top on top.
Now look, there's two arrows pointing. It's sometimes kind of hard to see. So this one is pointing all the way in, and this one is pointing to this outside. So up here is the flower or the petal. It's all the way at the top.
Still.
Alright, so on this paper, alright, so on this one, this is the seed right here. It's pointing to the center of our plant. So our seed is the stuff right here.
I don't see.
I know, it's not on the paper.
Can we color it?
That stuff in the center. Yes, if you need to look at your flower on your desk, you can.
Can we color?
Alright, now I'm going to look for my stem. Can somebody tell me where my stem's going to be at? Chloe? This one right here? Is this the stem? Yes, this is our stem. Which means the one over here on the left would be our, or on the right would be our what?
Leaf.
Yes, sir. Right.
Well,
All right. All right, so everyone put your name on this one. I'm going to read it with you. All right. Put your name somewhere on it.
top here.
All right. So what we're going to listen for, is we're going to think about what are the four main parts of the plant and what the flower does for the plant, all right? Every plant has the same important parts. Plants have roots that hold it in the ground and help bring water to the plant. A plant also has a stem. The stem carries water up from the roots like a straw. The leaves of a plant help to make food. And the flower contains the seed for the plant. The next time you see a plant, try to find these four main parts. Right? So number one says, what kind of story is this? Fiction or nonfiction? Nonfiction because it's real, right? So sort of nonfiction. It's nonfiction. Alright. This one right here. Alright, now on your own on number 2, what are the 4 main parts of a plant?
I'm looking on my
What are 4 parts of a plant? You have one on your desk to help. There's one on the board to help. There's one on your desk, your other paper that can help. Yes, ma'am.
What are the 4 main parts of the plant? I think if you look right down here, you know. Well, just choose 4.
Now there's 5 labeled on your plant and on the board, but you only have to use how many? 4. Alright, now on number 3, we'll come back to number 2 in a minute.
I know.
We're going to circle the words that have the same middle sound as leaf. Now leaf has an EA. That is our vowel sound here. That is our middle sound. If you think wheat has the same middle sound as leaf, circle it. Love, E, love, E. It sounds, circle it. Alright, do you think Eve and eat have the same sound? Middle sound, circle it. Alright, do you think make and leaf have the same middle sound, circle it? E, A. Alright, if you think red and leaf have the same middle sound, circle it. So we have E and red. Or if you think next and leaf have the same next or E. Class says, wait for everybody, waiting for everybody, Alright, and the last one is, what does the flower do for the plant? What does the flower do for the plant? does the flower do for the plant? Says in the flower. The answer is always going to be inside your story. The answer is going to be inside your story. Wait, put your hand on your paper.
Where's the paper at?
Alright. I'm now going to close my lesson. If everybody would get their writer's notebook out of their desk. We can finish in a second if you don't mind. If everyone get their writer's notebook out of their desk.
There's something on the board.
Everyone get their writer's notebook out and turn to the page where their pencil was. And write on.
I don't think it's oh, are we doing
Favorite parts of a plant? I'll come get your flowers. Alright, I want you to draw the different parts of the plant. You need to draw a seed, you could draw some roots, you draw a leaf, a stem,
oh, drop it.
just one in each little box. Just one in each box. One in each box. And then on our left side, I just want you to write one sentence. We're going to put our date. What is today's date? It is April, so it's a 4/14/20. I just want you to write one sentence about what you learned today about a plant. This one. done writing your sentence and drawing your picture, you can color it. Huh? Just write one thing you learned about today. You can color it and then bring it to me and I'll come and I'll see what you got.